Okay, so another day, another video. Um, so as you guys might have seen in another video that I've posted so far, I'm not really sure. I talked about, I think I talked about how the owner before me took the AC out of this because it just wasn't putting out any cold air anymore. To me, it doesn't matter whether it has AC or not, and I plan on doing unequal length headers for this, so the more space for that, the better. So this all has to come out, this fan, the support, and there's this right here. It goes down and all around in there, and then it eventually comes up over here and goes in under the dashboard and stuff. So all that's gonna have to come out, I think. So it's a lot bigger of a project than what I've done so far. I really don't want to be taking this out, but man, what is this cable? I keep finding these everywhere. It's irritating. Oh, that's another project now. I'm gonna rip all them out right now off video. It's not a big deal, and then we're gonna start tearing this apart and see how far I can get with this and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna shut the camera off, rip up them wires, and then we can get back to doing this. I also wanted to mention, since I thought of this mirror when I was looking at the door, I ordered new mirrors. They're the spoon style mirrors, so it's like this right here, but then the mirror comes off of this and it's very small, so in a way it creates less drag, which is better for the car if you want to seriously get technical about gas mileage with this thing. So yeah, here we are. We're going to start taking this out in a minute. Okay, so get the wire pulled out of the car. Only took me a couple minutes, and by the looks of it, what I take it they did is they had speakers hooked up. Focus. Not gonna focus. They had speakers hooked up in the back, and then they just ran the wires to the head unit. I guess it's okay, but the way they did it was kind of it's just something I would never do in a vehicle on my own. Like you saw, they were just running the wires, you know, they weren't even hidden, and they were near the pedals and stuff, which if they were to be hitting by the feet or whatever, it could move them into the pedals could cut the wire, and it could have burnt out the head unit or something. It's just not an efficient way of running a wire. I do car audio installs all the time, and that's just not how you do them. So hopefully I don't find things like that over and over again, but yeah, so I'm gonna go get tools, what I need for these. It looks like just a screwdriver. I'm not really seeing much more. Not as of right now anyways. I'm not sure entirely what this right here does. I think it just holds the plugs for the fans. Maybe they're relays or something. I don't know. We'll get into it, and I'll explain what everything is. There's just a wire kind of hanging. It's a little different. Alright, well, I'm gonna go grab the tools and stuff, and we'll get into this. Okay, so I'm messing with the wiring here. This plug goes here and stuff. This block used to be hooked in right here. I take it what these are is they're just all the wires and stuff that are used for this fan and what used to be the pump for the AC and stuff. So yeah, this one goes here and stuff. So I'm just unplugging all these, and then I'm going to take all this out. There's a little clip or something down there. It's kind of hard to get good angles and stuff with working under the hood of a car. You can see, maybe you can see, here's a little clip right here. Having a hard time to get out. I don't think it's meant to come out. Kinda has to though. I'm really not sure how all this comes out. Okay, that might help. Kind of a little game of wiggles here. Well, you can kind of see what's going on. I'm just kind of wiggling things, seeing what's routed where and how I can get them unhooked and whatnot. I'll update you guys with more information in a little bit. Alright, so I just literally set the phone down. I'm picking it back up again, just because this kind of stuff is easy. But I take it all I'm doing is just unplugging what this stuff is. Before you do this at home, what you need to do is take this cap and you take it off, set it somewhere safe, and what I did is I just used like a tip of a screwdriver and you push down on this, just easy, you don't bend it and stuff. And what you do is you let the air that's in there out so that there's no pressure, because you don't want this to fly off and stuff when you're unhooking that type of stuff. So now that's off, I think there's going to be maybe a bolt or something else that's holding this on. Oh yeah, I think there is. Right down here where my finger is. Not sure. Yeah, you can see it right here. I think there's another bolt right here. Oh yeah. Yep, that's gonna have to come out, but I think that's the only thing that's holding it in. It looks pretty loose. So after that, I'll literally have like a foot of room from the block to here of what I can use for making my new header. So that's sweet. Cool. Alright, when I get this thing out and it's sitting on the ground, I'll put the camera back on, show you it, and then it's basically just going to be me cleaning it up for this video. And yeah, so actually one more thing I just thought of. This cap, when I got it, it was broke. There used to be a little ring around here, but I already threw it away. I mean, it's not really any good. So what I plan on doing is where this little like tab is or whatever, where the handle, not handle, wow, like little hinge piece used to be, what I'll do is sand it down and stuff so it looks like the rest of this edge, and I'll clean it up and stuff and paint it, so that it just looks like, it looks kind of like it doesn't matter any way that it is. It just looks stock, kind of. But yeah, this Honda project's going well so far. I haven't ran into too many problems. It just looks really good. I forgot to mention in the very first video that it's got a new distributor cap and wires. I'm sure you guys could have seen that and noticed. But yeah, so like I said, I'll start recording again once I get this thing on the ground, or if I have any other updates or whatever of getting this thing out. Like I said, there's a bolt down there, and to get to it, you should have to lift the car up because there's this plastic piece under here. But I think I might be able to get my arm down through here and loosen that bolt up. Okay, so one thing I just wanted to say, there's a bolt for this where this hose goes, where it used to go in here. It's easier just to take this off, just so you can see and stuff. And there isn't just that one down there where this hooks into. Yeah, there's a second one. So both of them have to come undone, and the way that he ripped this apart, this like heat shield, it's kind of gonna make it a little bit more difficult, but I'm gonna have to deal with that. So, oh well. Right now I'm at a point where I am loosening this, and it literally takes a lot of work and time, because I'm upside down and my hand's in such a small place. It's not really convenient. It's honestly a real pain. It's the things that we have to do as car lovers. And my wrench keeps loosening up. This is one of the projects, just like removing the tent, where you have to have a lot of patience and time to do something like this, because it's a lot of, you know, just patience, because it's very irritating to have to sit here and me recording honestly just makes it like 10 times harder, but I want to be able to have vlogs of doing all this stuff, just in case I ever decide I want to redo something, or if someone else wants to know how to do something that I've already done, I can teach them, because I like helping people. I really don't feel like this is doing anything. Well, there's plate in it. You can see it. It lifts up and down. So I guess it is doing something. That's good. Kind of get irritated if I'm just sitting here spinning this for nothing. But yeah, I'm excited to get this off. So I tried just pulling up on this, because I don't think that they were supposed to unscrew and screw. And either way, this side came out, and I was sitting here tugging on this one a little bit, not too hard though. And I realized that this over here is screwed in, so that could be holding it down. So I'm gonna unscrew this now, and then I'll come back, tell you, oh yeah, this one did come out too. Yeah, you can see right there. So yeah, this, you don't have to worry about unbolting it down there, just pull on it. It just needs a little bit extra of a pull than you would think, and it just pops right out. So we're gonna unscrew this one, and then we're gonna pull it out, and hopefully it'll be on the ground. We made it to that point. It's all out. Being honest, this was kind of a pain. You had to unbolt this, excuse me, and take that lead off. That lead came to the radiator, I guess you would call that, for the AC. So that's out now. We're just one step closer. All this is gonna come out eventually. Pretty much it's a big pain. I don't really know where it goes. I think it just goes to the AC in the car. the unit. So that's gonna be a pain. This looks a little loose. I guess it's okay. Meant just for a little bit of play. So yeah. Here we go. I got plenty of room now for whatever type of header I want to make, which will be unequal eventually. But it's a lot nicer, I think, with that out. And it does weigh a little bit. It's not too heavy. You know, I wouldn't want to sit there and hold it all day. But doesn't really look like its fan was in the best of its shape. When it rotates, it kind of, if you look right here, yeah, it's. See, what I was trying to do is I was trying to turn these, because I thought that had to come out, but I guess it was just a rubber seal, and you just pull it out, and it came. So that's cool. And if I ever do decide to put it back in, it's completely ready to go back in. You know, all this has got to come out, and I got to clean up in there because I had to use some PB lubricant to get it out. But as you can see here, I got all the wiring. That just controlled the fan. It's kind of foolish that all that controls the fan and stuff. But eventually all that will come out and whatnot. Yeah, so we're one step closer. I'm probably just going to clean the rest of this up and get that out. It's not too much work. You literally just push it over to the side and pick it up. And then this will come out. Hopefully right here it'll unbolt. And that'll probably be my work for today. But okay, this video is getting pretty long, so thank you guys for checking it out, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.